Although it might look like a sculptural element is a different road than the one of the painting, I believe that they all happen in the same space. I do not want my work to be perceived in any way beforehand or have any a priori characteristic. El Greco is an artist that I relate to because before he started making the Western European styled paintings, he was also a master of the Eastern European ones. The spiritual realm is a realm that we do explore as human beings, and I do not want my paintings necessarily to depict the spirituality. It doesn't have to be in depth for me individually either. When I lived back in Athens, I was interested in having artwork to be able to show, but in an easily transferable way. Transportation, an everyday experience and everyday hassle, we might say, but therefore I always have in the background of my mind that I want to make this work, for example, I want to start this new painting. I need to know what will happen with it, how, if I need to transfer it to a gallery, if I need to transfer it to a storage unit, the size, the weight, the storage space it might need to take. So I would say living in London and in the city, one of the aspects that I've been influenced from is definitely the transportation of work. The materials can be, how compact. I'm interested in being able to look at the horizon, and in London you cannot always look at the horizon because of the big buildings. And this has kind of made me look within myself. What has changed the most might have been ambition. Being younger, I would experiment and open new fronts daily. Things that have changed throughout the years regarding my artworks, the thought process behind them, being very interested of if I will make work that will last throughout the years. I have learned to not get overexcited about work. Sometimes it's needed to work more slow, other times like a blast and expand even more. I had a friend that he said that he doesn't understand art, but he told me that he likes what I'm doing because art is for everyone. Now, I'm not saying every artist can speak to every person in the world, of course. Creating art and all this process that's part of a creative in the city has actually helped me expand socially, both in meeting people, but both in cultivating thoughts that can be discussed. It is an action that requires time, respect, and focus. Having a place where I can close my doors from distractions, and it's something that you can keep on forever working on. You can choose a subject that is very serious, respected, for example. This will not mean that the work you do towards that take this respect, this seriousness. You can take, for example, create a work about a literature book from a very famous writer, but it doesn't mean that that work will even touch the work that you're referencing on, and not use a subject as an umbrella to hide under. If there is not a predetermined plan, then I would not really be interested in these random changes. I would prefer to be able to choose something in between. Not focus only on that for that moment. Keep trying stuff. Learn as many things as you can, even if you don't think you will need them in the future, because you will have time all of your life. Then you can focus on the stuff that you want. This point of view also exists. There is a part of the world that has influenced me in a way to create something in a specific manner.